Namaste. Wish you all a very happy Navarathri. The word Navarathri is composed of two words in turn. Nava, which means 9, Ratri is night. 9 nights dedicated to worshipping the mother goddess. 9 days dedicated to celebrating womanhood is all about Navarathri. Why is it celebrated? What's the purpose behind Navarathri? Across Bharat, because ours is a very ancient culture, many things have happened during this particular time. So people celebrate it for different reasons. In many parts, it's celebrated as the victory of Rama over Ravana. Lord Rama, because he had taken a human form, fought with Ravana. So the 9 days, people fast to remember the war between Rama and Ravana. And finally, Dashahara is Dashara, which means the 10-headed Ravana was killed and Rama had victory over Ravana, which is celebrated as Dashara. In many other places, it's celebrated about the victory of goddess Durga over Mahishasura. Mahishasura was tormenting people everywhere. So goddess Durga was an embodiment of the powers of all the devas, the gods and others, and she as a form of Agni won over Mahishasura, which is celebrated in many other places. In Mysore, all the 9 days are dedicated to worshipping Chandi. In Tamil Nadu, we have a unique way of celebrating where the 9 days are further divided into the first 3 days for goddess Durga, the next 3 days for goddess Mahalakshmi, and the final 3 days for goddess Saraswati. There are many people who worship all the 9 days dedicated to goddess Mahalakshmi. So it's all for different reasons. But then, end of the day, if you notice, it's all about the victory of divinity over evil. The evil can be external evil. It can also be about cleansing the internal evils that we have. A unique thing that we see in the southern part of India is the way it is celebrated. People have something called as the Gulu, which has different steps in which our epics or itihasas, Puranas, everything is depicted. So why is this depicted? A lot of clay dolls are seen during this time. What's the reason behind it? If we look at the whole thing, the seasons in our country differs. In the southern part of India, typically mid-Jan would be the harvesting season. We celebrate it as Pongal. So typically mid-September would be the time where the land is tilled, plowed, and a lot of clay is actually brought out. Now, the easiest way is to, get rid of all this clay. But people use their creativity to make beautiful dolls out of these clays. So what do they do with these dolls? All the women exhibited their talents, their creativity, and they also used this as an opportunity for networking, inviting people to showcase all what they did. And the most important thing is to transfer this knowledge to the next generation. So the entire concept of Navarathri, if we look, is mind-boggling. Starting from ecology, because clay is not just thrown out, it is used, utilized in a creative manner. Second thing is about enhancing the creativity. So they make a lot of depictions, they beautify their houses. Third is about networking. A lot of women are invited, friends and families get together. Healthy dishes like sundals are served, that is again Navadhanyam. Next is transferring knowledge. The itihasas, Puranas and the various scriptures are depicted in thematic manner and the knowledge is passed on to the next generation. Very important is womanhood is celebrated. The underlying factor of this entire thing is devotion. Devotion to Mother Goddess. So let's all celebrate Navarathri. Namaste.